Hey, YouTubers, it's your boy Domination. This is Back in the Basic Show. The deuces how we do. Takes a baby and get it again. The only place, oh, excuse me, only place, all the 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 place, gonna go get it. It's right back in the basic. Real man rise up, fake man rise down. Real women rise up, fake women rise down. Prior to where I preach and preach on, and today's topic, we're gonna talk about is used up cars. I've been really asking myself with this question a lot lately, and I want to share the rest of y'all. Just ask me this question: have y'all now noticed it recently for many years now that I've been looking for a car by years by now, and I'm 26 right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. It get frustrated after a while. I'm gonna tell you what's really not fair when you can't get the things that you want. You don't. I said you gotta play by certain rules. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm afraid of my anger is gonna come out, and I'm gonna tell you something. It feels like seeing a full moon rise tonight. It's like that. And I'm here to reform and warn y'all, because my anger, man, is just like a boiling, aggressivated grits and popping lava. I'm dead serious. It's just like a heat stinger raider. It's like that. I'm ready to go out for the kill. I don't give a fuck if I go to jail or get arrested or get murdered or murder them. Now, I'm dead serious. The other side of me, sometimes I could be a gentle angel and be gentle to people as long as they gentle to me, and thankful and grateful to a lot of things for people. People do things for me. But sometimes I could be a daredevil at the same time, because the devil make me dare to do things I don't want to do, but sometimes I'm going to do it. I don't care who it is or something. Everything gets in my way. If you're not in my way, stay out of my way. And I stay everybody else's way, and we'll get along. And that goes to black, white, whatever. I just think it's sad. I mean, it's just like a broken, burned out wings. How can you be a good person and you falling right upon a falling cabbage? Is how can I say this? How can you be an angel and you surrounded by fallen traces of devils? It's just like that. That's impossible. That's how I see the world that I see every day. It's impossible. It's impossible. It's impossible. And you do got to balance it. But sometimes you don't want to go there because you don't want to get arrested or getting yourself hurt or hurt someone else. That turn the other cheek. I'm with that if the enemy do the same thing. If the enemy not doing the same thing, I'm not doing it either. So what's the point? See, Christians believe that if you turn the other cheek and do good for business for all people, you got all eternity to go to heaven. This is what Christians believe. Satanism don't think like that. They believe if somebody hit you, you have the right to hit them back. I agree with both sides, but sometimes you got to balance it. I ain't going to lie to you. I ain't no Christian. I damn sure ain't no Satanist. I'm very spiritual. But that organized religion is extremely, extremely, extremely dangerous, because how can you say one thing, what the God told you this and told you to say things and tell you to do things that he told you to do what you shouldn't do or not do, but you do it anyway? That's dangerous. I don't care. That's dangerous, man, if you can't think for yourself. Don't get me wrong. I still pray a lot of times. But sometimes, man, it's up to you. It's up to you to to step yourself in and step yourself out. That's what I say like that. But I'm gonna tell you this. Me and my mother, we was talking about this, talking about I try to look me a car about 2 years now. I've been looking for a car all the way from from when I was 24 or 23 or 22. I don't know. I'm really angry about this because I'm gonna tell you why. I really am. I don't know if it's the economy is bad. I don't know is it because the price is so high, people losing their jobs, or I might as well get myself a ride a goddamn bike. It's sad. It shows you a lot that sometimes, man. I do believe in laws of attention. When you see a law of attention, you want the things you try to get. But if you can't afford the things you afford to get, then it don't value don't it don't mean anything much to you. It means so much to people from for they how can I say this? They got their heads so far up in them clouds and they can reach the masses of coming back down and facing the reality of basic off of the people. That's what I say about Munch, man. I told my mother I don't like buying used up cars. I really don't, because a lot of times I'd rather go a parking lot and buy a car and get some certain plate of license registration and make myself a reservation of the cars I'm going to get. Because nowadays these cars are so goddamn high. I don't know about you, where I'm from in Dallas. Dallas has always been a poor economy. It's always been like that where I'm from. I don't think it's like that everywhere else, man. It's like, but really, you can't blame anything. It just happens, you know. And just the best is striving and be and think if possible much as you do as much as you possibly ever could. But I'm telling you, man, that's what angered me. You know, I ain't gonna lie to you, but that happens. I never forget when we went to this Mexican lady looking for car. No disrespect, Mexican brothers and sisters. But it's just me, or there's a tension between Mexicans and blacks. I don't, especially out here in Texas, or maybe just me. I don't know. Ever since Obama got in there, or it's just me, and they both minority. They the minority, we the minority. Even though some of us are majority and they majority, everybody being majority minority. White people can be minority, they can be a majority. That's everybody but far between. From the left wing and right wing, to both dirty ass wing come from the same bird feather come from the block of bird food, all flocking the fucking together. Play both certain sexual certain groups against each other. I say about man. Well, as soon as we went in there and we knocked on the door, it was her. It was a daughter. I think she was about like 11 or 12, and the boy was like 5. I mean, not 5, but 9 or 10 or something like that. And they was asked that how much a boy, because you know the mother couldn't speak English. So the kids speak English. They the only ones speak English, but her mother can't. So they understand with their mother. And they talking about the money costs like $500,000 for a car. You know what really pisses me off, man? For a Jeep, for how much of just getting the goddamn car? I don't know. I know I'm gonna be defenseless and be and offend somebody struck at someone else's nerves, or and what I'm about to say with things that were quite meaningful and don't meaningful anything to me. But if I was any other person of color, I guarantee they will sell a better half price. I don't know. Be honest with you, it's just me. But you know what I'm really getting sick and tired of, man? I don't think I will never get a car. I really don't. If I can't get a car from my own, I can't get a car from not white, Latino, Asian, anything else. It's like what gets me, they think that I can't blame the media, I can't blame women, I can't blame none. They always make it seem like that black men having babies by multiple different women. We know that shit ain't fucking true. That's every man between. And I do blame the fucking media for that. They put it in the frisbee and they act like this is us. They stuck it right neath in the freeze and freeze off our asses off that we can't find a warmer place we can get ourselves warm enough out the blizzard, out the fucking cold. It's just like that. And you got some of our women actually believe in that. Some of our women actually believe it. I said that's on them just as much as black men. I don't know about you, but what's so funny all this? See, that made men feel like, you know what? What's the point getting kids? What's the point being a husband? What's the point trying to be a good fucking man? I'm telling you, people gonna fuck with the wrong type of men of color, and it's gonna be us. And I'm gonna tell you something. I feel bad for dudes that try their best, try to be a good man wearing a suit, or try to do everything they can. No matter what you try to do, you still to see the eyes of you a monkey wrencher of goofy off of greasy ass Negro. That's how they see you. No matter if you got some or you don't. Even white people see you like that. They even think about their own people, call them white spread a lump of trash and pile of pits of dirt, fucking trash at motherfuckers, of waste of pink white skin and lace skin off the skin with white skin. It's just like that. But it's nothing new. This been going on for a very, 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 very long time. But it wasn't like this, man. We did have a car one time, but ever since my uncle and them got, I don't know, my uncle and them got arrested. They got arrested, and he went to prison for life for the murder that he committed to kill his own best friend. And I'm going to tell you, because that's what they think, most black men in prison nowadays. But the ones who's not, you going to get lumped in that fucking group. Thanks to that, there's so many of our women getting pregnant by some goddamn men. And I've been hearing this shit. I mean, that's why I'm scared to get kids. Why? Because I don't like the how can I say this? I don't like the combat unesquibit. I don't like that combat unesquibit. Like we fight amongst certain battles that the amongst where we can't fight the battles better we can't fight from. We don't even heal our certain wounds. The wounds that be healed, what comes in the wounds, the blood and the shed and blood that we shouldn't shed, the blood others for blood shed others to ourselves. That's what I try to get at. I am sick and tired of it. I really am. Because for years, all this stuff, if you're not having babies by multiple different women, if you're not got criminal record, if you got a clean record like me, and if you self-employed instead of be unemployed, and also if you do your own bidding, your own things, they look at you as a threat. If you come from a loving, God-fearing parents, a loving parents in a strict and unpredictable household where I'm from, they look at you as a threat for some odd reason. Thank God I got a mother and I got a father, especially I got a dad, because most men don't have a dad. Even though he's my stepdad, but that's really my father. Even though my real logical father died a long time ago. And I found out when I was 18, when I was graduating. But still, that's still my father. And that's my mother. My real mother gave birth to me. But this is what angers me. But you know what? This has been like this for years, ever since the slavery benefit of trade laborness of slavery. That's what it been in 1800 to 1600. That's where all this stuff started from, when they put the black woman in a certain household and a black man can't be in the household. He got to be working the goddamn field, or he had to be out there doing something, getting lynched or stealing the fucking cotton field, or something like that. And it's like that till then and now, but it come from a different format of racism. It's a different reformatted what a racism is to seen as prison conductly complex or racial profiling and police and racism harassment, all this stuff that we had to deal with. Any brother far between, and we thought we made it. We thought that we got something that we can faithfully to order to everybody we can get, like we can serve from the bottom and reach in the servant of the top. No, we got a long way to go. We really do. And especially our women. Our women being enslaving too, right along with black men. They ain't that far removed, but as much as far they go, black men, and that's what they thought. I mean, it is what it is. You can't blame slavery. Matter of fact, fuck slavery. We know what happened to slavery. This is then, this is now. It's to have no excuse. This shit is still going on. Everybody want to put the certain blame to somebody, to slavery, to white people. White people want to blame black people of this verse racism shit, which is non-existent, re-existent, because if it was, they would have pointed that out and make it seem, or they would respond to act of racism, or is it falsely equivalent and falsely acclaimed, and certain falling victim, the led victim from black and white, and the people that the being pressed, the oppressors, and certain press off the presser. You know what I mean. But I'm not gonna buy no fucking used up car. I'm just really tired of it. Cause every time you try to buy a used up car, it's just like a broken down, backyard, garden tool and Tyler pool. That's what it look like to me when you try to buy a fucking used up car. But you can't buy a new car from the new park lot, because these cars are cost too goddamn much nowadays, because those are the ones who can afford to get the things to get in certain cars and the ones who can't afford it. I see more black women getting cars more than black men, if you ask me. And this is the truth. I seen it. Because they still believe that more black men in jail, more black men having babies out of wedlock, more black men out there who are running around and all this and this and that. It's like we can't win. For somehow we can't win. We is seen as being less than and less than has been. And I just think that's wrong. I really do. It's wrong for our part as men. It's wrong for our women's part. It's wrong for white people's part and white women, everything else. That's how it is. There's nothing you can say or do to do anything about it and must do about it, or there's nothing to do and do anything with about it and should be do it, re-undo it, to cause about it, to fix this the connotation, unnotion, what this problem really is and what it's really all about. You tell me, give me your comment, give me your video response, and tell me how I can find a car nowadays. Because instead of buying a used up goddamn car, if it can ease up to keep the prices down, because it's ridiculous. I get tired of walking all the fucking time. Walking, that's all I do all my life, ever since I was working a job and being cut off in the damn job, working and sticking motors for a fucking job nowadays, because they try to say I ain't doing a certain work, and I did every time I clock in, all because some bitch got something to say, a typical ass type of ass woman. And I love sisters, but this type of typical ass sister is not a sister. She a betrayed, descent, and re-incented ass sister, the damn type. And that goes to any other woman color just like that, even white women. But you know what? It's not. But I realize it's not all white women. It's not all women in general. Not even sisters. Not even like that. It shows me, if you do what you've been told and what you're told, what you're willing to do, what you should do, you get rewarded all the time. But if you're not doing what you're supposed to do, what you shouldn't do, you don't get no reward at all. That's how it is. This world has always been like this. Like I said again, Sometimes you can uh it, it's just like a in an obstacle of a finish of a race line between a turtle and a rabbit. Most people bet on the rabbit, and it's more they bet on the damn turtle. It's just like that. It's like that. It's like that sometimes, and that's how it is. And it's like that. It's like it just set you right on back and back where you all but started. What things and what about to begin and where it had began for you and what you're gonna do with your life. People, do me a favor, man. Every far step that you try to go and take and take and each step that you try to go in life, re-fulfill your life. Don't don't in feel don't in don't how can I say this? Refill your life, but don't re-injectate it. Be inspired. Be inspired for everybody that make it, and tell them to keep on going, keep on moving straight direction that you were led to lead to go. But every each direction you got to lead, and you on the mat, and it will follow you and lead you and guide you and all will be above and make things happen. And best it be yet was make things bet the bet yet to come what about to be happen. I always say this all the time. You only get one step and two steps in life, but at the third step you on your own. And that's how the world is. Everything around us, above us, and by us. If everything is not world is not around us, by us, nothing anything the world is not live right by us ain't gonna live right near us. But it's not sticking right by us. We ain't sticking right by ourselves and everyone else. Who else we gonna stick by to? Nothing I can say, anything say more. And that's all I can say about that. It's your boy Domination. This is Back in the Base. The Chuck of the Deuce is how we do it takes, baby. Until next time, all right? All right. Peace, and I'm out.